Welcome back to Hemophilia TV. Today it is my pleasure to be with who I call Mike, but his name is Michael Schultz. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
You hanging in there, man?
I'm doing good.
Doing well. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Michael is a big influence in the community on many different levels. He's a close friend of mine. And what we're going to talk about today are a couple interests of his. One of them being the app HemoLog that he created a few years ago that then transitioned into a new one that will be ready sooner or later, here in the next couple weeks or a month or so, which is called HemoGlobe. And right now I'm going to kind of let Michael talk to you guys about what he did with HemoLog and what it was, and then what the great features of this new app to come, which is HemoGlobe, is going to be. So why don't you tell the viewers exactly what you've been working on and what you're doing now?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, I was actually in college at the time when I started developing HemoLog. I wanted to create an iPhone app. I was just really passionate about it, and it was something that I thought, it was a project that I thought could help me learn how to make more apps down the road. And I was kind of scratching my own itch. I mean, I saw a need to have these logging. There was no logging app on your phone on a mobile device.
Sure.
We're all I mean, we had ones back in the day that were for Palm Pilots.
Yeah. So then,
I was thinking about doing some updates to it, making it really what I wanted it to be, which was this whole online database and super user friendly and on every device. And then microhealth came along.
Good old microhealth.
And I was blown away. I mean, it was really funny. I spoke with Aaron Craig, one of the creators of microhealth, about this a couple of years ago, and we met up a few times, and he was really kind of nervous to tell me what he was working on. I was like, "What's this microhealth thing you're hearing about? This is awesome. I'm excited. This is great."
He's tight-lipped about it. He's like, "I ain't telling you anything."
He tells me that he's working on this logging platform, and I was like, "Well, do you mind if I see it? I'd love to see it or give my input. I mean, I'm totally all for you guys doing this." And once I saw it, it blew me away.
Yeah.
I mean, they were above and beyond what I had done so far, but it was almost exactly what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
They had a great forward thinking, this is the way we know logging needs to go, and I think they're doing a great job. So I've kind of been helping them along the way, just giving them some advice and things like that.
Well, I tell you what, that takes some humility too, because Michael was very into HemoLog, and then here comes Microhealth and Aaron Craig and Mark Lair and these guys, and he says, "Holy cow, this is amazing. You know what? Even though I worked hard on HemoLog, I'm kind of going to push that to the side and give you some of my insight on what I've learned on logging systems, and let's, not necessarily do it together, but let me give you some input, and I'm just going to push HemoLog to the side because this is amazing."
Right.
And that does take some humility because you worked really hard on HemoLog.
Yeah, I mean, HemoLog was my baby.
Sure.
It was
so HemoLog's gone.
Yeah.
Microhealth has taken over the community. If you haven't checked it out, they've gotten a lot of plugs from Hemophilia TV. Now the big thing you're working on is HemoGlobe.
Right. So HemoGlobe is something new I've been working on. It's actually an idea that I had before HemoLog.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This was something that I wanted to do a number of years ago, and at the time it just really didn't make sense. None of us had smartphones.
Sure.
Now we have these things in our pockets that have GPS, that can locate us, all kinds of cool things. And before we didn't have that. So the old service just really wouldn't have worked out. It was going to be a web-based service, and you were going to have to get on there, and there was going to be a lot more steps for you, the end user, to do to make it worthwhile.
Sure.
And now it's almost completely automated, and it's kind of a private network. I'm not calling it a social network, but it's kind of a private network where we can get together as a community through this app and kind of discover each other. It's a way to discover
pretty cool.
things. So I'm not letting everything go yet.
Yeah, he's not gonna let the cat out the bag.
We're in the final stages right now of development, and as soon as it's done, I'll definitely let you know more.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's amazing. I might, with his permission, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might be able to put up a few screenshots
we'll see.
and see what happens and show you guys what it looks like. But it brings everybody together. We're such a small, but we're a tight-knit community. So Michael is doing this because hemophilia isn't his identity. And a lot of times we see that in our community. If hemophilia is your identity, email me, email Michael. We will fly to you and smack you in the face. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. But seriously, have your interests outside of just your hemophilia. There's so much that he does. There's so much that I do and other people. I hope that we can be an inspiration to you. And if you have any questions, send us an email. Call us. I mean, we are here to help this community grow. We're in a position in this community where we don't have to worry about, you know, some of the bad stuff that I did at 30 when I was a kid, or some of the guys that are 40 when they were kids. This new generation has the best products on the market. They got great treaters. They have log books like MicroHealth. And sooner or later, you guys are going to have HemoGlobe, where you can connect with people all over the world. And I'm learning about it too, so I don't know much about it. We'll see what he'll let me put up on this clip with HemophiliaTV, but he's a very normal guy, as you guys can see. And he does a... No, it's a very good thing. I mean, you're going to scratch people's itches.
So if you have any questions about HemoGlobe, go to hemoglobe.com and sign up for the mailing list there. I'm going to be emailing out some of the process that I've been going through, and I'll let you know as soon as the app's available. I'd love to see you get on the service, and you know, it'll be free to everybody once we launch mid-April.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
That's amazing. I tell you what, I don't know if it's rare or not, but at 30 years old, I look up to this guy. I'm being serious. He thinks I'm stroking him now, but I'm not. I look up to this guy in many different ways. I don't know if that's possible, being that he's younger than me, but he has helped me tremendously grow personally as well as professionally, and I really do respect you, Michael. And this is not the last time you guys will see Michael Schultz on HemophiliaTV. I guarantee you that. I really do appreciate your time. Absolutely. You have a wonderful day. I appreciate the time. And to all you viewers out there, like I said, don't hesitate to ask us questions. You have a wonderful day. Look out, cook out, and I'll see you soon.
Later.